Hello, beautiful world. My name is Princess Katie, and I am blessing you with a beautiful and healthy new year. Happy New Year's. I hope that you had a good holiday. If 2019 was hard for you, say bye 2019 and say hello 2020. It is a time of fresh energy, clean slates, and hopefully some pretty good vibes because remember, how you think is how your reality is going to be. So, what you think about, the thoughts that you have within your mind, that's what's going to paint your reality and your destinies. So, remember that you paint your own destinies. You can create anything that you want in this life, and that is the beauty of manifestation, but that is also the beauty of a new year. So this video is like a year-end review. I wanted to talk a little bit about 2019. I know it's over, it's New Year's Day, but it's a great time to reflect. So we always make resolutions. And tell me, do you make resolutions still? Tell me down in the comments below if you make resolutions and do you stick to them? That's a big part of it. So for this year in review, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my YouTube experience. I've been making videos now on YouTube for 1 year exactly. My phone. My ferret is over there being crazy, so I figured this little cutie is gonna be in the video. This is Septarian. He's my 3-year-old Marshall ferret, and he is the best one I've ever had. He's so good. So, my year on YouTube, I have made 37 videos. I have gained 146 subscribers. My most watched video has 5.5K with helping girls dye their hair. My most popular video is a hair dye video. And one of the videos I'm really proud about is my how to reverse your diabetes in a cat video. Let's see what I wrote down. I have helped over 1,300 people save their cats' lives. People have written me and told me that I help them save money and that I help them to learn in a good way how to take care of their cat's diabetes. People have reached out to me through emails. People have told me like I saved their cats' lives. It's so touching. It makes me feel so good. He like knows he's on camera, I think. He being bad now. Show him how cute your belly is. Show him your feet. Oh, he's got the cutest little feet. Look at those little baby feet. I'm gonna put him down now. He's probably gonna be so bad. I have also created an astrology series, which for me is awesome. I love teaching people and I am learning so much from these videos. I also did a monthly unboxing when I used to purchase Goddess Provisions, and that was also a new experience. Coming from someone who had no idea how to record or edit a cohesive video, I think I've done so much growth in 2019, and I will grow so much more in 2020. So if you're watching this video and you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for being part of this growth. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider like this video, subscribe, and share, because when you share things, then you get to help other people. So what were some of your favorite things that you did, whether it was a hobby or a habit or just a thing that you bought, an item that you bought? What were your favorites for 2019? I'm going to talk about some of my favorites. So in the middle of 2019, in one of my Goddess Provisions unboxings, I received a planner, an astrological planner. And why I love it is it tells you what sign the moon is in, and it also tells you what the energy and the vibration for the day may be like. It was just a really good calendar and a really good planner. It was only a half year. So it was up this December and I bought the full size. It is called the Magic of I Astrological Planner, and I got it in the black. So the half size one I got was white, and I bought the full year in black, the Magic of I. astrological planner. I would love to eventually like hook up with you guys, and I would love to promote this and really get in depth on your planner, and hopefully help people to find this planner while also earning a small commission and building your company, because I totally believe in all that you're doing. So this is my favorite. Let me just show you a little bit about it. So you have monthly goals, monthly intentions, and you go week by week. It goes week by week, so you can put more of your actionable steps for actually completing those goals. And then it goes day by day. So if you really like to write, there's a lot of opportunities for you to write a lot in here. I like to write, I like to doodle, so there's a lot of opportunities for that. And what's really cool is in the margin, it tells you any of the major planetary happenings. So when signs, when planets go into different signs, when there's an eclipse, when there's a new moon, when there's a full moon, it really helps you to work with the natural energies. And then it also has a calendar set up like this. Now, why I really like this is because there's a little cycle tracker. The one that I received from Goddess Provisions, it was a half size, so it was smaller. This one is a full size. It has a cycle tracker. So if you're a woman and you menstruate, it allows you to track your cycles. What's really cool about this is then you can also track if you're ovulating, if that's something you need to know about, but it lets you know when you're menstruating. It shows you how you have a shift throughout the year, like you're not just the same weeks. It slowly shifts. It's so interesting, and it's just, I don't know, I felt so connected to the moon. You know, the moon is a goddess. She's a woman. She rules the tides. We're made of water, so she rules over us. And I don't know, I just feel like menstruation is very like oceany. I don't know, call me crazy, but this was so cool to be able to track my menstruation. And I thank you so much, Magicify. And so what's really, really cool about this full-size one, I'm so happy I got it. And this is jumping right back into New Year's resolutions. This starts right off in January, and basically what they want you to do is write down, you know, like your 5 top resolutions. But before you write them in, hence why mine are so blank, before you write them in, they give you prompts for journaling. And I'll show you a little bit of what I did, and I'm going to go over what they are. So the first one is spiritual. So it has you journal on what do you want spiritually. And it gives you little clues of expansion, soul, and being. So I wrote all about spirituality. And the first page is what would you like? And the second page is actionable steps. What do you do to get there? What do you have to do to get these things that you want? One tip I always give for manifesting is speak in the terms that you already have what you want. So if you wish to be healthy, you wouldn't say, I want to be healthy, or I wish to be healthy. What you would say is, I am healthy. And you would speak that with authority, basically speaking it to the universe, speaking it into existence, I am healthy. So I found myself writing I will, and I'll have to go back and cross it out. And then I realized, I better speak it into existence. So once I realized, I switched it all over and everything is like spoken into existence. So the first one is spiritual. And then they prompted us for mental. So mentally, what do you want? And the little words they gave were mind, learning, and wisdom. The next one is work. What would you like for work? And you write down your goals, what you want, and then you write down your actionable steps. And I like this one because 2019 was a year of budgeting, learning how to save money, starting to pay down my bachelor's degree debt, a whole bunch of life changes. The next one was love. So I wrote down all my goals for 2020, what I will have with my love. And that's about family, relationships, connection. And I would have put romance in there because romantic love is a good type of love. The next one is money. Wrote down all my goals for what I want for my money, and the words there are financial, wealth, and income goals. So I had a lot to say about that. I had a lot to say about all of these. The next one was social. What do you want socially in 2020? What kind of connections do you want? Are you working in the community? What fun do you like to have? What do you do for fun with your time? The next one was physical, which also could have been listed as health, but I like physical. And the words are health, fitness, and well-being. I really like this one too. I feel like this is a hot topic for New Year's resolutions always, is getting to shape, losing weight, quitting those bad eating habits. So I feel like this one is always heavily, wished upon for the New Year's resolutions. And the last one was inspiration. Under inspiration, it's travel, creativity, and adventure. And I especially love this one also. I feel like life's an adventure and it's what you make it. If you are open to receive what this beautiful playground of a world has for you, then you can create fun out of anything that you want. I hate when people are like, I'm bored. Well, then create your own destiny. Think happy, fun thoughts, and maybe they'll be. So, the Magic of I 2020 Astrology Planner. You were my favorite in 2019, and I bring you into the new year with me. Thank you guys so much for an awesome planner. My next favorite thing from 2019 was my Harry Potter book set. I got into Harry Potter in January of 2018, and it has taken over my life. I love it so much. I've become so obsessed. I didn't watch it when I was younger. Thought it was gay. I figured I'm a witch. Why would I watch some gay show about little witches? I thought nothing about it was realistic. It wasn't my thing. And then January 2018, snowy day, watching a movie with my best friend Nicole. She said, just watch it. Just watch one episode. Just watch one movie, see if you like it. She put on the first movie, and I was like transported back to my childhood. It's like escapism for me. Escapism to the highest. I am able to just escape reality, whatever stress is going on in my world. At the time, I was in nursing school, so I had a lot of stress. So it was just a way where I could escape. It doesn't hurt anybody. And you know what? It's not as gay as I thought it is. I am so into it. It has touched my heart in so many ways. So this book set, and one of the books right now, well, actually two of the books, they're in my car. I bring them to work with me if I have any downtime at work. I read them. It has touched my life. And this one kind of goes hand in hand. So last year for Christmas, my other best friend Erica gave me a woodwick candle. It's the one with the wooden wicks, and they flicker. They make noise. It sounds like... I have one lit right now. Let me bring it over. It makes noise. It sounds like a fire. So to read Harry Potter on a rainy night with one of these lit, first of all, it smells so good. It smells so good. Listening to those embers, I felt like I was in Hagrid's hut. And that is like the magic of escapism. If something is stressful, you learn to bring your mind to other places, to escape, and it's okay. If you're not hurting anyone and you still have a foot in reality, it's okay to escape. I think our generation is really big on escape. So, Harry Potter, my awesome series. And you know what? I have like 2 chapters left. I have read them so slow. I'm on the last book. I don't want it to end, but I realized I can just reread it all. It has been such a pleasure to read this in 2019. And it has been such a pleasure enjoying these woodwick candles. So, I'm not sponsored for anything in this video, by the way. I just wanted to say, really enjoyed those products. Now let's talk about some of the things we are saying bye to in 2020. Things from 2019 that no longer serve you. So, I talk about this, and a lot of my videos were on this, but Goddess Provisions. I bought this as a gift when I graduated with my BSN degree. I bought this for myself as a gift. And it's a monthly subscription box. I love it. They're high vibe, lifestyle goods. I was never sponsored. I made all of these out of pure fun just to show people what I got because I love unboxings. They did okay. I guess I would say average like 30 views per video. So not awesome, but hey, people liked it. And when I said I wasn't doing it anymore, a couple people were like, oh, I really liked your unboxings. So that was kind of cool. The reason why I'm saying bye-bye to Goddess Provisions is I'm trying to be more minimal. And though I loved everything that came in the box, they weren't things that I would necessarily buy myself or always use myself. And so I had to say goodbye. Nothing about their products at all. I loved everything that came. So it's more just it's a personal choice to stop having things come to me. Though I do like it, lots of things that came in little bottles. You know, it's very witchy, so I liked that, and everything in it was super witchy. I loved it, and in fact, seeing the new boxes that I am not receiving, I do get a little jealous, and I'm like, oh, should I get it again? But I thought about it, and I had to say goodbye to this because I want to bring less things into my home. That's a personal decision. I have not hoarding, but pack rat tendencies where like I'm like, oh, I like that and I'll buy a lot and then I won't use them for some reason. I'm like, I want to save them. So I'm getting out of that mindset. 2019 for me was all about getting out of that saving mindset, that scarcity mindset, and it was all about overwhelming abundance, all the abundance I have, being grateful for all the items that I have and not feeling like I need anything else. And that's a big part. Last year, my first video that I put on YouTube was called No Spend January. And you know what? I'm going to do another one of those. So let's talk about what our resolutions are for 2020. In my Magic of I planner, I wrote down all the things that I want for 2020, all the things that I will into being through manifestation. And just because I wrote them down doesn't mean that I can just forget about them. Just like oh, I want to lose 10 pounds. What did you do though? Did you work out? Did you quit eating, sugar and excess carbs? So I like to revisit all the things that I wrote down. And one of the first things, just like many people, is my health. I know to be my best self, I can lose some more healthy weight. In 2019, I lost over 20 pounds. So altogether in my journey of keto over the last 2 years, I have lost 52 pounds and it feels good. I am a different person and it's not a diet. It is a lifestyle change. I don't like calling it a diet. That's very restrictive. I call it a lifestyle change. So in 2019, I have worked hard on it and I began intermittent fasting where I chose to eat only one meal and a snack per day in a very specific window. So over 16 hours per day, I was in a fasting state and this was phenomenal for me. All of my cravings have gone away and I'm a registered nurse. So please don't talk about health. They're like, oh, that's not healthy. I know what I was taught. I know what I went to university for and what the books say. But there's also a wealth of other information out there. So do your own research. Don't jump to conclusions and think that I'm being unhealthy because I only eat one meal a day. When I decided to eat one, it was hard in the beginning. It was hard. Don't get me wrong. I had cravings. It was tough. I was grumpy. But once I broke that threshold, I've never felt so good in my life. All of my cravings went away. My cravings for sugar, my cravings for salty things, they all went away. I increased my water intake during the mornings. And do you know what happened for me intermittent fasting? I had GERD before. So I had like reflux and I would get gas pains and sick and I'd be up in the middle of the night. I wake up at like 3 a.m. sick as a dog, burning. The first time it sent me to the ER. I'm a nurse. It sent me to the ER. I thought I was dying. So my GERD has completely gone away. It's gone. I don't battle it anymore. I don't even think about it. I used to have gas sacs and Tums everywhere. I don't even have to think about it. And that's just from eating once a day. Plus the control that I feel like I've managed to keep for myself from eating one meal has been a life changer. So I started intermittent fasting and I did what I call kind of keto. So most of the time I'm keto, but I don't deny myself anything. So if I want to have a sweet treat when I'm out with my friends, I do it and I don't feel guilty. And it's a life plan, it's not a diet. So it means if one day I don't do so good, I have the rest of my life to do all right. Also, I just want to give a big shout out to my best friend, Nicole. I got her started on keto and it was hard at first because she was like, oh, I don't know. It sounds like it'd be bad. It's a high fat diet. She did it. And this girl has lost 31 pounds in just a couple weeks. I am so proud of you. And I'm so happy that I could be that person to teach you about it, because now she's superseded me. She's in chat rooms, and she has a community that she's involved with, and she posted a picture of Thanksgiving, and then like a couple weeks later, and like hundreds of people like reacted to it, and I'm so proud of you. So this year, for my resolution, I know I need to lose some more weight. And the word lose can be almost like a scarcity, like a negative. So when I want to lose weight, I also want to gain health. So I'm losing weight to gain health. And it's all healthy weight. It's something I'm doing slow, and I don't work out super hard when I first get back onto keto. I just kind of do keto for a couple weeks, and then I get back to the gym. And what I like to do is I walk briskly, and then I'll run really, really quickly for a minute, and then I'll walk briskly, and then run really quick for a minute. And these bursts, these high intensity bursts, I find help me to lose weight, and I don't have to run as long. So instead of running for 30 minutes, I run for 15. So I'm not on the treadmill all that long. I have more time to do other machines there if I want to. I don't feel like I have to be on the treadmill that long. I work really hard in those 15 minutes, and that seems to be what works for me. So my health in 2020 will be amazing. See how I spoke that as it is? My health in 2020 is amazing. I have an abundance of health and fitness, physical fitness and strength in 2020. So the next thing is love. In 2020, I will have an abundance of love. The love from my lover, my partner, Kelvis, and the love from my family, my parents, my sister. The love from my friends and our godchildren. We have 2 beautiful godchildren. So I want to focus on our relationships, put positive energy, and spend time creating experiences and memories with my loved ones. In 2020, I will have amazing experiences with my loved ones. Money, 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 money. 2019, I was like powerhoused. My main goal was saving money. So I graduated in January of 2019, and my goals were to get a really good job, to pay off my debt, start paying down my debt, to get a health insurance plan, and to get a 401k. So in 2019, I am proud to say that I went full-time with a home care company. I am their lead registered nurse, and I care for veterans. I love it, it's fulfilling, and I'm earning positive income. They didn't offer a 401k, it's a small company, but I opened up my own Roth IRA. It's an individual retirement fund, and that's where I am putting my money to prepare for my future. I also could not get health insurance for my job, but my lover, my partner, his job offered it to me. Even though we are not married, we are domestic partners. We are DPs. So I am covered under his insurance plan. So all of my goals were met as far as like money and health in that aspect. So this year, money, 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 I want to do even better. So I paid a good portion of my debt off. It's going to take a while to pay it off, but one of my goals is I'm going to pay it off. So in 2020, I will pay off all my student loan debt. In 2020, I will earn and save exponentially. Here's one I love to mention when it comes about money. And another thing I started doing more in 2019 was abundance rituals. So on the new moon, I bring in money and wealth. And here's one of the things I got from Goddess Provisions. It's a little abundance ritual drop that you put on your tongue. I love it. I light my abundance candles. I put a couple drops of that. I speak to the universe. So through these manifestation rituals, I feel like I am drawing positive money into my life. Not even gonna lie, I forget where I was going with most of it, but I'm talking about money for 2020. So I know what I was gonna say. I watched another YouTuber, a witch YouTuber. I think her name is Valerie Love, the Christian witch. And she taught me that you declare things for money to speak it into existence. You manifest it by speaking it. And she declared to the universe that her mailbox is a check receptacle. So I started that, and I said, my mailbox attracts money. Every time I come home, there's money in my mailbox. And then I'm like, well, what about my bank account? Because I started getting my checks started going directly into my bank. So I'd made this one up. I don't even think this is a word. So mine is, my bank account is a money multiplier. So all the money that goes in, it is then multiplied. My bank account is a money multiplier. My mailbox is a check receptacle, and my bank account is a money multiplier. And I attract all the abundance towards myself. A good way to attract money to yourself is never be upset when you have to pay a bill. Don't be upset about it. I used to be like that. I used to be like, oh, I don't want to get rid of this money. I don't want to have to pay that. Don't. Be grateful. Be grateful that you have the ability to pay for that bill. And when you come to that feeling with love and light, and you say, I'm so thankful I have this bill because I'm able to pay it, and it's part of my life, and it makes my life run. It's either my house or, my electric or my car bill. It's something that makes my life run. So I'm so thankful. And also, when you see other people doing well and, being wealthy and having wealth, be happy for them. Don't be jealous. Be very happy for them, because when you're happy for them, more money comes to you. So everything's positive. Everything's light. Everything's a light vibration. When you start getting greedy and you don't want to, and you get really low, and it's really hard to move. But when you let go of that, you start to vibrate up even higher, and it is a beautiful thing. So in 2020, money is flowing to me. I am saving more. I am earning more. My 401k is taken care of. So I think those are like my top 3: health, love, and income. Like I said, life's an adventure. I always make life fun. So I know we're planning one big trip to Universal Studios, and then we're planning smaller festivals. We're actually quitting going to my all-time favorite festival. We went 6 years in a row. It's called Big Dub. It was my favorite festival. It was life-changing. But my whole group decided it's time to stop going. It's a week long, and that's a lot. That was our vacation. And I think I'd rather take little mini festivals, and experience new things. This is a year of new. I already know. This year I will experience new things. We've never been to Universal Studios. That's a new vacation. These festivals we're going to be going to, that's new. But what I love the most about these new festivals is teaching my seminars. I teach 101 Chakra Seminar with Meditation. And I've been doing that for 6 years. So it'll be exciting to still bring that to other festivals. And I also started like a moon magic workshop where I talk about the phases of the moon and how to use the energy for magic in your daily life. And then I also had like a crystal matching game where you hold different crystal specimens and then you match them to what you think they are, and then you flip over a card and you get to find out like, oh, is that rock? It's really good for like beginners or people who know about a couple rocks. You get to be hands-on holding the rocks and the gems. Let me see what I got over here. Got a little piece of amethyst here. It's really cool. Look at the base of it. The base is smooth, and then it's just like, wow. Some third eye shit. This is definitely a different style video for me. This was more of like a talky talk. I had notes, but didn't really look at them. Usually I try to be very scripted because I'm giving out information that I've researched on. So I usually do like a little bit of a different style. This is more like fly by the seat, more probably like a conversation with me. I want to thank you so much if you stayed to the end of the video. And please like this video if you enjoyed my content, and subscribe if you would like to watch me grow some more. It has been an amazing year, YouTube. I am so thankful to have this platform to express myself. Please, seriously, comment down below if you have a New Year's resolution. Tell me what it is. Share it with me. And do you think you're going to stick to it? Thank you so much for your time watching my video. And I am blessing you with love, happiness, health, and wealth for your 2020.